There is one belief also that if a woman, after marriage, the matrimonial home, right? That home, if she, after the divorce, it becomes her home, basically. She has all the rights.
All the rights to say that, yes. After she gets married, she's been taken to a house.
Correct.
Okay, now the place that she's staying, she can approach the court and tell, I need a protection order where I will not be sent out from this place because I have nowhere to go.
When does the role of police comes into this entire divorce cases?
As soon as a dispute arises, no, say fight happens between husband and wife, whatever, even if it is not
Physical.
I just throw you out. If a husband hits a wife, what she does, she goes to the police station to file a case. Now there are clear instructions from the Supreme Court that every time husband and wife are fighting and they come to you, you don't register a case because already they are so burdened. Courts understand that disputes between husband and wife are very common.
If a man comes to you and a woman comes to you, what would be your steps that they have to do?
Before they come to me, I think the first few steps that they have to take by themselves is, like you told, to be calm. Okay, because when we are not calm and we treat it as a fight, we tend to take hasty decisions.
But which is what is difficult, no?
This is the first problem. Second one is collect all your belongings, all the certificates.
Both man and woman.
Mostly I'm talking about one man also. Keep it safe. Third is to get legal help to know your rights. When I'm telling seek legal help, it is not asking a friend or looking for it on the net. Not googling it and finding out what is it, what. That doesn't work.
This is when again the woman is not earning much, that kind of a scenario, not matching. Like you said, the 60,000 and that person was earning some for 5 lakhs and that kind of a mismatch happens. Can he hide his salary or his assets and other things and the woman be not paid that much? Is that possible?
See, when courts decide maintenance, they ask both the parties to produce their assets and liabilities. What assets and liabilities means is, if a wife wants maintenance, she has to give all the bank accounts, everything that is in her name,
In her name only.
In her name, her
in his
liabilities.
name only.
First, she will do it for her. She will tell, this is my bank account. Take it very simple. I want maintenance. Then I will approach the court telling I want maintenance. So wife will produce all her bank statements, every bank that she has, every debt that she has, every assets and everything. She has to disclose everything.
Oh, too many paperwork then.
Too many paperwork. Same with the boy. Boy also discloses everything. Where he's working, what is his job, how much is his salary, salary slips. This is bank account, bank statements for the past 3 years. Every bank statement, every bank.
No possibility of hiding?
It is possible. Lot of people hide it. But courts have a way of finding out. Okay, if you might hide it today.
Is it courts or is it the lawyers?
Lawyers and the courts, it is very easy to catch something like that because since we are in the same profession. 1 rupee would have gone here and there. And see, that's our job.
So you do accounting also kind of?
Yeah, we have to go through everything. We will find one loophole somewhere and then
detectives, no?
Yes.
Okay.
And then what happens is, when I'm talking about assets and liabilities, as they attach an affidavit to it. What affidavit is you are telling the court, I promise this is all I have, I don't have anything else. Now when you made a false promise to the court and we catch you, it leads to perjury. What perjury happens? Perjury is you'll be arrested straight up.
Oh.
So it is very difficult to lie if I tell my clients not to lie because...
Okay. So if, for example, if this man or woman, whichever the case is, whoever is earning higher, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, and they don't want to spend too much, they can't say that 1 lakh only I'm earning so I cannot do so much. It will put them in trouble basically.
You lose credibility, you lose the case. That's what, like I told you, if she files for perjury, you will have to go behind the bars also. Say it is already granted, for example, the court, he produces an assets and liabilities. Let me give an example. I feel like I'm being very biased towards men now. Say the woman is working. She tells the court, I am not working, I am jobless.
Correct.
I want maintenance. Now man is like, okay, he's earning bit. Court is like, okay, give 30,000, 40,000 maintenance. Now after 6-7 months, somehow he finds out that she's going somewhere, she's working. Then he'll keep a detective. or he will go behind her, find pictures where she's working. He just has to find out where she's working. One proof. Then he'll come to the court and tell, I have a feeling that she's working there. Their lawyer will tell, summon the documents from that place. Now, court will send a notice to that place where she's working. We feel like she's working. Now, that place cannot lie. When they send all the documents, now we see. Then the courts tell, we can use this. We will tell you, either you take back all the cases because you've influenced the court to pass a wrong order, which is very wrong. You fooled the court now. Now, that is why you will be arrested. You will face the consequences or settle because you've got all of these benefits.
Got it.
Now, sometimes what happens is, I've seen men who are like, okay, let it go. Ask her to file a new assets and liabilities. So that is also possible. They're like, she files a new thing telling this is my salary, this so and so.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to file a perjury case. And then she can redo the assets. It's not like a mandate. The court will not tell you lie to me. The opposite counsel or the party should press on it. Okay. This is something that happened which is wrong. I want justice. Then it happens.
Generally, when it comes to alimony and maintenance, it becomes always very interesting about the numbers. Recently, we read somewhere about 3.5 lakh the woman was asking. And in some cases, there are up to even 10 lakh, 12 lakh.
10, 15 lakhs, yes.
So, on what basis are these considered?
How is
it calculated?
How it is calculated is is the lifestyle.
Yes.
How much he is earning.
What if he loses his job after all the agreements?
You can get back to the court and tell I've lost my job.
Oh, okay.
Court will consider that.
Okay.
So it depends on all of this. It also depends
it is
on
nothing written
how many. See, I cannot get married. My wife can't leave me after a month and tell I want maintenance. Court also consider how long you've lived together. What is your age? Are you capable? Even if she's capable of earning, I can tell her she's very much capable of earning. I will not give maintenance. Court will consider that.
Okay.
Interesting. And when it comes to a man, if there are men who tell I don't have a job, straight up, I don't have money, I don't have a job. Court tells, beg, borrow, steal, I don't care. You'll have to take care of your wife if she's not working.
If it is true, if the man has no assets for whatever reason,
courts will see everything. All his bank statements, where he's traveled, how he's spending, what is the kind of clothes, where is he living, what is his house, what is his lifestyle, what car he drives, where did he go for a holiday, his social media, how is it?
And if it is all good, then the court will not budge. But then if the man is not able to pay the maintenance.
I will tell you what happens. There is a notion, it's called income notion, that the court gets into. Now, court will look at this man, okay, how much did you study, you've done your degree, you've done so and so much, or you have all your limbs, everything is fine with you. If you were supposed to work, now you're not working. But if you were supposed to work, how much would you earn? If you go out and work, you might earn around 30,000. It's possible. So give 10,000. It will make a calculation in my mind, what is his capacity to earn if he goes out. And they'll be like, give me this, give him this, give her this much.
So much is there in the thing. Okay. This is another question where, these are all happens only after the logical closure. During the process, how the woman will fund herself.
See.
Who pays the lawyer fee and so on?
All of that you can claim in a domestic violence case. Legal fees also can be claimed. But what I would say is you can file for interim maintenance. Interim maintenance is an application that you file before the judge telling that I have nothing now. I want maintenance till the case is resolved. Ask him to pay me something because so and so.
Okay.
Court will just pass an order telling this much you have to pay.
Okay.
So she's safe like that. This is very useful for housewives.
Okay.
Now.
And specifically during the domestic violence case kind of thing?
For domestic violence, husband only has to pay for the lawyer fees also.
Okay.
So they can ask for legal expense, they can ask for damages, they can tell, I am disturbed, you have to pay me this much.
Okay. There is one belief also that if a woman, after marriage, the matrimonial home, right? That home, if she, after the divorce, it becomes her home.
Yes.
Basically. She has all the rights.
All the rights to say that, yes.
Okay. So in this as terms and conditions.
What happens? After she gets married, she's been taken to a house.
Correct.
Okay, now
What if that is a parent home
even if it's a parent's house,
or a brother's home?
even if it is a brother's house, the place that she's staying, she can approach the court and tell, I need a protection order where I will not be sent out from this place because I have nowhere to go. Court will pass an order telling, no, if it is his house, he cannot sell it off also. If it's a rented house that they're staying,
Okay.
which is again a lot of people do. If it's a rented house, a man is a little safe now because it's a rented house, he can just go off. Now she will not be able to pay the rent. Now she'll approach the court telling, he's deserted me. I have nowhere to go. I don't have money to pay this thing. Now court will tell the husband to find an alternative house for her.
Okay.
You have to find a house, pay for it.
Oh.
It will, and when court is telling you have to do something and then you don't do it, she gets a warrant. She
But
can get
this is all applicable for housewives. That is homemakers who are not making money.
See, when she gets married and she goes to his house, no, there is constant pressures that I will throw you off to the house if something happens. So this is to protect that. She can tell I will not be thrown out of the house because I will seek protection from the court.
Okay. But today in the scenario where all women are educated and working, then this rule still, does it apply?
Yeah, I want to stay here, it applies.
It applies.
Yes. So see, it is my house. Now when she's gotten married and she's come here, it is her house. How will you be thrown out of your house?
But it is equally his house also, no?
It is equally his house also. But again,
still again, equally.
It is not
so
only
he can also stay and she can also stay. But then if the priority is given for the woman.
See, she can also tell, I don't want to stay here. I'm feeling abused. Find me another alternative.
Then also he will have to bear. Even if she's a working woman.
To.
Okay.
If she is working woman, things change a bit. But
underline, it's all
depends on the facts.
Okay.
If she's very well capable of taking care of herself, that is different.
That's a different thing.
Now, what she'll do, she'll file domestic violence case.
Yeah.
Working, not working, that case will run.
Yes. This domestic violence is a card that can be played anyways.
Yes.
Okay. Till the child is not there, everything is okay. But when the child comes into the marriage, then even the divorce becomes a little complicated. One is the custody. Just because I'm a mother, you're saying that it doesn't matter. The custody goes to, depending on the eligibility. But then, if this shared custody is there, how is the time divided? Again, is it discussed or is it court deciding?
Again, when we are talking about children, it's the best interest of the child. Now, if the custody is with the mother, now court will say the child is going to school some Monday to Friday. Child is going to school. We cannot disturb the school time.
Yes.
Okay. What time does the school finish? Finishes at 4 o'clock. Come back home. Court might tell, okay, 1 hour phone call permission I will give. So every hour, mother has to call and give the phone to the dad so that they talk.
Oh, this is so emotional.
And then
amazing.
Weekly ones, monthly ones, depending on the court and the facts, father will get to spend 1 day with the child, take him out, do something. Sometimes when it is too serious, there is a visitation room in the court. So the mother will sometimes tell, I cannot meet him, he gets into a fight anywhere. So court will tell, okay, do one thing, come to the court visitation room and spend time there.
Okay.
So it is divided like that.
Okay.
But if the kid is sick, court cannot still get the child.
Okay.
If the court child has exams, no, child is getting disturbed. So
whoever has the main custody will take the call that time.
Again, main custody, it feels like one of them is winning here. It is not about that. I think parents should understand that. Okay, it's for the child's better. One more really worst, I would say, that worst habit that people do have is using the child as a leverage. If the mother has a child, no, she will not call. She will not make the dad talk to the kid. Now the other person is little disturbed. They put them into pressure.
Right.
And then, or there are certain situations where they start telling bad about the father. He did that. Or father will start telling your mother's character is like this. They don't understand that the child is going to grow up and it's going to be so psychologically disturbed that, okay, my mother, believe it or not, what if the child believes that, okay, my mother or father was like this? It will be traumatized. So parents don't understand this. Don't tell your kids anything.
At that moment, it is too much emotions running and hence self-prioritization happens.
Educated people, people of certain maturity might understand. But a large number of people don't understand. If it's a fight, they're like, it
Even
is
if
my.
they're educated?
Again, it depends on everybody's temper, and
That's
there is no education doesn't play a role here.
okay. They're literate, we can say.
I know people who are so educated. I'm talking about IFS officers who gotten into literally fights, domestic violence, and hit each other in the streets, torn off each other's clothes. Highly educated doctors.
Education doesn't come there. It's mostly
Emotional stability
Wow. Okay.
is more important.
I'm just wondering how you handle all these things. Few more questions. I wanted to know your story and how you handle your piece. I would definitely want to know that. Okay. What are my rights if the man tries to alienate the child against me? Now, this is custody they take and other thing. Assume they are not very emotionally sensitive for the child and they play the child.
Like I told you, this is very normal. If the
It
child
practically happens.
the child custody is with the father. Now see, again what court will consider is if the child is mature enough and he tells, I want to see, it is a child until 18, right? But say the child is 10 years old. Okay, he knows what is happening. He knows what is right.
Yes.
If the child tells, I want to be with the mom, court will grant that to the mom. If the child tells, I want to be with that, child can go to the dad. Now the one parent is scared. So what they will do, they will start putting unwanted things in the child's head, telling your father is like this, he was a drunkard, he did this to me, he's with another woman, he did this to us, we are here because of all of this. To protect to keep the child to themselves. With they don't understand the consequences of it, later consequences of it.
When does this...
But the court doesn't see all of this. Court will tell the mother, you have to bring the child. She has to bring the child. Tell the father, you have to bring the child. Both of them have to wipe. They have to spend time together. The child has to interact with even if the child tells no, the coach doesn't listen. Child is like, you have to go sit. The judge will tell you have to sit there with your father.
Too much emotional trauma.
So our judges I've seen judges in the Bangalore, so I can talk for Bangalore. They are so amazing. They take the children, make them sit on their lap. They whisper to them and ask them, did your mom say something to you? Did your father say something wrong? What happened? Because kids are very sensitive. When it is coming slowly, they know how to get it out. They'll take the child to the cabin. They take that extra step to fix a marriage. When it is about children, it is beautifully handled in the court.
Beautiful.
They take them to the cabin. They talk to them. They ask what happened. They start slowly counsel them, tell them, did your mom say something? They understand what is the background of it. And then they decide.
Oh my God, lot of emotions at play in...
with our profession. When there are kids, it is a roller coaster.
Okay.
It is hard. It is emotionally very hard.
Okay. When does the role of police comes into this entire divorce cases?
So what happens? When does police come? As soon as a dispute arises, say fight happens between husband and wife, whatever, even if it is not physical, I just throw you out or I hit. If a husband hits a wife, what she does, she goes to the police station to file a case. Now, there are clear instructions from the Supreme Court that every time husband and wife are fighting and they come to you, you don't register a case because already they are so burdened. Courts understand that disputes between husband and wife are very common. Correct. It happens in every house. Just because they come there, you cannot register everything. So there is a counseling that happens inside the police station. First thing, no FIR can be registered by the police without talking to both the parties.
Okay.
Now, if the wife approaches the police station, which is where she can go first, and tell, my so-and-so thing happened, she has to write a complaint and give it, the husband will be called. They will sit and talk. They'll try to counsel them. Other disputes also, they'll try to counsel them. There will be a separate counselor.
Okay.
Who they will ask them to come tomorrow, day after tomorrow. They'll give them dates, sit and find out if they can be fixed and resolved.
Okay.
When there's absolutely no scope of fixing it, then the police inspector will consider of filing an FIR. When the FIR is filed, then it goes to the court.
Okay.
So
that becomes a separate case.
That becomes a separate
case.
Sometimes so many complaints are there. Wife is approached the police station multiple times. She has an NCR copy. She goes to the police station. She tells, I'm fighting with my husband or something is happening. They give her an NCR copy. They call, they fix, they send it back. They become one again. Again, after few months, they come back. So all of this also adds up.
Okay, okay. So there are many times the divorce starts, if it is a physical or a mental abuse or whatever kind of a thing, the first starting point could be a police station. Before
Not
they,
compulsorily, you can directly approach the court telling that something.
but through a lawyer.
Through a lawyer, yeah. Again, like I told, party in person, you can do
You
it.
can do it, but that's not going to
But
be effective.
yes, it's not effective.
So if a physical abuse is happening directly, you move away from that place and then approach or find the lawyer, and then through the lawyer start the process.
You can do it through the police also. You can
Okay.
through it to the lawyer also.
Okay, but even you go through the police station, police, still you'll need a lawyer for
You
yourself
need a lawyer for yourself.
because they will move the.
Sometimes, if the wife approaches the police station telling there is a dowry related trouble that she's facing or domestic violence that she's facing, and she doesn't have the power or capacity to hire a lawyer, the court will produce a lawyer. In every dowry harassment case, she's given a lawyer from the court.
Okay.
This is done so that the private lawyer, there is a notion again ki if it is a private lawyer, he might be influenced. If there is some lawyer working from the court free of cost,
Unbiased.
they will be unbiased and they'll be able to help.
Okay.
So this is there.
Okay. In your experience, what are the cases where you really felt, if you have been representing the man in the marriage, how much is court supporting the men to get divorces peacefully?
Court, like I told you, the law might feel like it is biased on paper, but practically, me practicing and seeing what has happened in the court, it is not biased.
Okay.
It favors whoever is in trouble. Whoever has been affected more, the law favors them only.
Okay.
It's not like before. Times has changed now.
How about things like, see, when it is divorce itself, it's a one major trauma. The second thing is, it is going to take a lot of time, lot of money, and it is going to affect the work. But beyond this, can these cases get into my career thing? Like, can they reach out to my office, and can that be a black mark in both women or a man's case?
Say the one of the partner is avoiding a notice, it can be directly sent to the office also.
Oh, so if somebody is not appearing for the case, so you will directly reach out to the.
We can send a notice to wherever his house address, his native place, some place that I think he might stay. If he's working somewhere, I'll send a notice there also.
What is the power of the notice?
Notice is me intimating now if one party comes to a lawyer and then tells this is the thing. First thing is, if sometimes a lawyer can just send a notice telling that my so and so your wife has reached out to me, you've done all of this to her, please try to resolve the matter, let's sit and talk. We want so and so, if we are okay for a mutual divorce. Or sometimes the notice might be, you've abandoned the wife without any reason, please come and take her back. Such notice can be sent. The other way of sending a notice is, we file a petition directly in the court. This petition copy is sent through the court, as court notice to the other party to summon them to the court, telling that a case has been filed. You are supposed to come before the court on so and so day and appear.
So this is the process. So first is almost like a very soft notice from the lawyer to the person.
Again, depends on different cases.
Okay. It can be directly the court notice also.
Directly the court notice.
Okay. And when he doesn't appear to the.
He has certain time to reply to the notice. If he doesn't reply, we can directly file a case. If he replies to the notice telling no, this is wrong, so and so, that is different.
Okay. And that is when the potential of that going to my office and spoiling the.
You don't have to dodge it. If you get a notice, you have to appear and ask what is the problem, what is it, try to resolve it.
Okay. For a man and a woman who are going through a confusion, what would be your words? What should they, if you say step by step, they have to follow this to keep calm, and still, let's agree that the marriage is not working. If a man comes to you and a woman comes to you, what would be that first 5 steps that they have to do?
Before they come to me, I think the first few steps that they have to take by themselves is, like you told, to be calm. Okay, because when we are not calm and we treat it as a fight, we tend to take hasty decisions.
But this is what is difficult, no?
This is the first problem. Second one is, like I told you before, collect all your belongings, all the certificates, your
Both
gold.
man and woman.
Mostly, I'm talking about a woman, man also.
Okay.
Keep it safe. Whatever belongs to you, keep everything safe. Third is to get legal help to know your rights, because nobody knows what is the next step. Nobody knows. So when I'm telling seek legal help, it is not asking a friend or looking for it on the net, not googling it and finding out what is it. That doesn't work. Approach a lawyer and find out what is your rights about property, about finances, about if children are there, what is going to happen. You get a picture of it. Fourth one is, when you decide that you're already going to get a divorce, plan your finances, because it is not going to be easy. If you are prepared for your finances, the next few days is going to be more pleasant.
Okay.
I think these are the few steps that you need to take.
Steps. Okay.
And when they come to me, if you ask me, when they come to me, how I did them is, I would want to know the story. And when you are sitting and telling, if my client is sitting and telling me the story, they don't go into details, because story will take a lot of time to tell. So I hear the outline of it. Then I tell them to write it on a paper and get it. Because there are a lot of things that people miss out when they're telling. But when you're sitting with a pen and paper, it goes with the flow. Yeah, this happened. It is better. It's like you're telling it for yourself. You don't hold back anything. So I asked him to write it and get. Then certain documents that I asked.
That is your style.
This is my style.
Okay.
People do it differently. There are lawyers who sit and draft it with them.
Okay.
I think this is practiced by a lot of people.
Okay. Very, very laymanish question. Divorce happen only between husband and wife, or the sibling divorces also happen?
No.
There is nothing.
Husband and wife.
Okay. Because I read something weird that if a brother and a sister are not in a great thing, or some rivalry is happening, then they can say that you are not my sister anymore.
Biologically, it is not possible. I cannot tell you are my father. I cannot give a divorce to my mother.
I want to say, like, I don't want to have any connection with you.
It is biological. You cannot help but have connection.
Oh, so that's not at all
You
possible.
cannot break it.
Blood relations cannot be broken. Okay.